centering the top line for John Hines in his second game. His first game was a victory over the St. Louis Blues, and there is your Zaxby's opening puck drop. Well underperforming expectations so far. Nashville coming through the center of the ice. Nyquist backs in, hands it off to Forsberg, who drives one. Nashville going 11 forwards and 7D again. Johansson's shot, that changed directions, and full splits for UC Saros, and he gloves it down. Pushes the defense back. Now finds Juuso Parssinen with his first shift. Whipped in front, Tomasino, saved by Gustavsson!
In large part because he's getting into these areas, and what a save from Gustavsson right here. Boom, just loves that, and Tomasino's looking up. But I love the way they move that puck around, Mace, right? I mean, you got possession.
Lost an edge, sit down look. And Rossi comes out of the box, the puck goes right to him, and it's a 3-on-2 for the Wild. Rossi gains the zone. Here's the shot by Duhaime. Save, rebound, score! Saros had it, it snuck behind him, and he couldn't find it in time. So a big lift for the Wild in this first period.
Good job by him understanding and recognizing the situation. 3-on-2. He's going to hold up. Watch this. Wait here for a lane. And this just gets, he just gets beat back to the net. Gets inside position. Watch this right here. Dewar just gets inside behind Barry and just taps it in through Juice.
Yeah, that's a tough play. Defensively, you need to mark up and you need to take that guy. They're going to be a big, heavy, hard team to play against. But they got to get there.
Yeah, especially in the Central Division.
It's going to be tough.
Crazy, yeah.
3-on-2 coming. Foligno gets the drop pass. Middleton holds on, drives it, he scores! Minnesota on the rush, had the delayed penalty. The extra attacker was trailing in. All kinds of numbers for the Wild, and they've connected for a second time.
Well, Middleton here, and again, it's offensive zone. Minnesota is playing with, they're the faster team right now. They're attacking again. New coach, fresh start for this team, coming off a big win. And look at that. Middleton, are you kidding me? What a backhand by him.
A really great shot, and he got it up over the glove, and I'm sure Juice.
There's a coach's challenge by Nashville to determine if there was offside at the blue line prior to the goal.
Well, Skillsy, we always talk about how valuable Lawrence Filoni and Andrew Milosh are right now.
They don't miss very often.
They don't miss, and their record is incredible. And we say this every time this happens. Every time the puck, there's an entry into the zone, one of those guys is immediately rolling it back to check to see if there's offside every single time. So they can call because they only have a few seconds to tell Bruno and communicate.
After review, it was determined that the play was onside. Therefore, the call of the ice is going to stand. We have a goal.
Let's take one more look here.
Okay. Let's see. There's the... Oh, man.
That puck is still on the blue line.
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah.
Man, it is very close. Puck wheeled out to the point for Jared Spurgeon. Zuccarello, diagonal feed. Kaprizov scores! So Kaprizov delivers the power play goal. That's where he's done most of his damage this year, and it's a 3-0 lead. So the unsuccessful challenge turns into 2 goals for the Wild.
Well, a great finish from Kaprizov, but Zuccarello sets this one up. A great pass through the seam, and you know, hey, Kaprizov is so far out. I don't think McDonough or anyone is concerned about him, but he's got that quick release and he's able to get it in, and I don't think Juice...
Maroon has done the tour for several different teams. He's gotten some hardware in a bunch of spots, including with Ryan O'Reilly in St. Louis. There's a battle in front of the net. Foligno knocked down by Schenn. Gets up, and now Schenn and Foligno are going to go. This has been brewing for a while. Schenn's first fight. Schenn got the left hand free, and they're firing away. Schenn takes it down. Schenn got the early edge and just kept on coming.
When you watch him fight, you know, it's maybe not technique. He's going to finish hard, and he stands up over him. They drop the mitts, and watch Schenn lean in. He is not backing off. He's coming right at you, and he is connecting with hard lefts. And it's really hard to fight someone who's a lefty that throws that hard, because you know you're just going to eat punches, which is exactly what Foligno did.
Moldy to the slot, bumpered on net. Great series of saves by Saros. And now some action after the whistle. Here we go. Here we go.
We got a Donnybrook, a brouhaha.
A big old rhubarb, but it's still not taking care of everybody in the blue ice.
This is what you'd expect with a team with a new coach that has the guys that they do, and this is their power play.
A hit on Carrier, and that's been at the back of the Predators' mind since then. Let's look at the end of this play.
Well, it all started. A nice play, a good high tip there, and then everyone's crashing in around the net.
Eric Sedek came in from the high. You know, I remember if anyone did that to me when Skillsy was playing, they'd be...
Hal Gill joining
in life.
our booth up here. So we got a three-man crew. Willie Down to Chris Mason, Hal Gill. Nashville trailing by 3. We'll start 5 aside on a power play goal. So a lot of what-ifs. Here's Gaudreau to the middle. A one-timer off the backboard. Rebound sent out just off the side of the cage. Goligoski sends it back to the net. Tipped in. Maroon. The Minnesota reestablishes their vice grip on this game. The veteran Maroon.
Same on that one that goes back door. Right here, watch. Juice comes across off that side of the net, and then Maroon right in front of the net. Tips it down. We're working on this the other day. Puck's coming right to the middle. Harmless shot, but look at Maroon from behind the net and tips it right down. No chance for Saros.
Yeah, that's the battle for the interior is you got to get there. You got to get there before Maroon, and you got to keep him to the outside. And if you can't, I mean, he's a big body. You got to get a stick.
Yeah, here comes Lankinen.
You don't want to. If you shoot easy shots, that probably helps the goal to get warmed up, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Woodley,
I talked to him today on the phone, actually. He's got a lot of good stuff.
There's a pass in front, and Lankinen makes a great save. Pass deflected by Tomasino before it got to the net front. Evangelista deals it. O'Reilly, a great pass. Here comes Tomasino. Save made by Gustavsson.
But a lot of it is just, we're seeing energy right now.
Yeah.
Minnesota's playing with a ton of energy.
There's Sherwood. Good feed and a good blocker save made by Gustavsson. Sherwood. We've seen that drill a bunch. They let that play go. Nashville still with possession. Here's Schenn. He hit the post. This one comes out to center. Nashville has to reload quickly. Schenn lost it. Pushing it ahead is Kaprizov. It's a 2-on-0. Here they come. Score! Connor Dewar, his second of the night. And so Minnesota weathered the storm on one end.
You're trying to move. You hemmed it in. How long? It was almost 45 seconds. They were stuck in there. You got tired legs, so you want to keep this play alive. And then the turnover at the blue line, and then good play from Kaprizov to move it in. And then Dewar with the finish.
Yeah, that was a good finish. That is a tough play. They had probably their best shift of the game, and it kind of looks like Dewar misses his shot a little bit.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah,
obviously,
it should have been. Okay. It should have been. Hey, the penalty should have been a 5. They could have reviewed it. He should have been kicked out of the game. But you know, the sickening part is that he knew and he finished through.
Forsberg got the legs going. Barry across ice. Evangelista handing off. McDonough shot. Tip. Score! Juuso Parssinen. Well done. Getting the traffic and the tips.
Get out of the forecheck. Good hustle by Forsberg to get that chance prior to this. And then look at the battles in front of the net. Forsberg, Parssinen, 2 layers like you were talking about. And there's the tip. Backs off, out of the way. Forsberg's trying to get it, and Parssinen just gets enough. No chance for Gustavsson on that one.
Yeah, really nice. I like the way
down low. Dewar. He's got 2 goals. Trying to go through the legs. Had his shot stopped, and then Schenn just drilled him into the inboards for good measure. Now he's got it again. Turning! Saved by Lankinen. Rebound score! It'll be a hat trick for Dewar. He has been feisty tonight. He got pummeled by Schenn into the inboards, got back to the crease area.
A lot of reaches. I'm going to reach over here, reach, and they're just moving around. Really nice play from Dewar.
Ends up going off the skate.
Not sure if that's
there.
a kick or what that is.
Ooh,
I would suggest that's a kick.
I think they're going to look at it.
It looks like he's falling down because he does get hit. And he directs it. I don't know. That's a tough one to call. But
this is a quick review.
After review at 4:05 on the clock, the play was deemed offside. No goal.
And the diehards still around cheering.
So they'll get the power play back up. So the clock will go back to Minnesota.
Yeah.
So they're not that good. They're not Pittsburgh.
He said,
what happens.
Brunette said in the press conference this morning, he said, you're going to see a very hungry team tonight. And there's another power play goal. It is another goal for Dewar. That is 4 on the night. Here's Barry for the last one. That didn't get on net. So Minnesota goes to 2-0 under John Hynes. Both wins orchestrated by Gustavsson.